my beginner's guide for balancing. So let's get started. We're going to start, the first one we're going to talk about is the combustion of hydrogen. This is the Hindenburg explosion, and after this we quit putting hydrogen gas into blimps for obvious reasons. But essentially what happens is hydrogen combines with oxygen. Okay, so if we look at the equation down here at the bottom, the equation as it is H2 plus O2 yields water, or H2O, and we're going to get a lot of energy out of there as well. Now, the first thing we need to talk about is what these numbers actually mean. So this 2 down here is a subscript, and that means that it tells you how many atoms of hydrogen are in a molecule. And so this is what the molecule of hydrogen would look like. We're going to have 2 atoms of hydrogen. The thing that you need to remember is that you can never change the subscripts. Subscripts have to remain the same, because if you change it, you're changing what that molecule actually is. And so this would be H2, this would be O2, so we have 2 oxygen molecules attached together. And then finally we have H2O, and H2O is 1 oxygen and 2 hydrogens on either side. And so when I look at this, a lot of people will just try to go and answer this, but maybe we need to step back a little bit and actually look graphically at what's going on here. And so when I look at this, I can see here's reactants before the reaction and products. And so just looking at it, when these are graphically shown, you can see that I have 2 of these red oxygen atoms on the left side and only 1 on the right. And so the first thing you might want to do is kind of double that. And so let me do that. Okay, so now visually we've got 2 water molecules, and so I've got 2 reds on the right side and 2 reds on the left side. You'll also notice, so that's balanced, that the hydrogens are changed. And so I have 4 hydrogens on the right side, but I only have 2 on the left side. So now let me click it again, and we've got a balanced equation. In other words, I can never change the subscripts. I can never change what these molecules are. But when you're balancing equations, what you're trying to do is add more of the molecules so you can see that reactants and products will be balanced. Okay, now how do we actually write that out? So we can put in front of here what are called coefficients. And coefficients are numbers in front of the molecule. It tells you how many there are. And so there is 1 oxygen, and we never write the coefficient of 1. And so you don't want to write 1 as a coefficient. If it's a coefficient of 1, you just leave it blank. But let's go over here to H2. You've got this H2, that H2, and so you have 2 H2. So that would be on the left side. If we go on to the right side, you have this molecule of water, this molecule of water, and so we have 2 molecules of water on the right side. And so if we step through this, this means we have 2 molecules of H2, so that would be 4 hydrogens on the left side. After you balance an equation, you want to go back and look at it and make sure it's balanced. Over here we have 2 H2s as well, so we have 4 hydrogens. We have 2 oxygens on the left side, and we have 2, this coefficient multiplies times this whole thing, so we have 2 oxygens on the right side as well. And so we would call that a balanced equation. And so hopefully just by